Welcome back, everyone. Keeping in the theme of education, we'll now visit Columbia University's campus in New York City, where the International Conference on Education, Sustainable Development, Leadership, and Policy was held. Let's go and see how they focused on the future of students and education.
American students are not as obsessed about the grades, and they will focus kind of more into the future. They will start planning for the thesis and job searching, like what the future will be like. But the Chinese students focus on right now. I want to get an A. I want to do all the course assignments. And also for the learning attitudes, I use the word active versus passive. What's that mean? The American students seem to be more actively reaching out, seeking information, seeking opportunities, such as take courses of their interest or taking kind of extracurricular activities, getting involved with like clubs or organizations. But the Chinese students are more passive. They will do things only if they are being told so by the instructors or by the schools. If it's not required, they're not going to do it.
I'm here at Columbia University, and this conference has been organized by the International Association for Conferences on very critical issues. We're talking about education, sustainable development, leadership, and policy. And we have one policymaker right here, New York City Controller John Liu. And John, you talked about education. We know it's a broken system, and yet we continue with that system. So tell us what we have to do. We have to revamp the whole thing.
Not too much longer. You're right. In many ways, the system has to be revamped. First, I want to say how pleased I am to see that this conference is taking place right here in New York City and here at Columbia University. And these topics are very important to New York City, but I think that some of the lessons we have found here in New York can be applied to other places around the world. In New York, we have a large school system, so I'll be the first to say that it's challenging to educate 1.2 million kids. But on the other hand, that should not stop us from pursuing a sense of continuous development. And I think the major problem that we have to confront in our schools is that the accountability system has gone too far off the deep end, where our schools are essentially operated as business divisions reporting up to an education corporation. And that's a model that I think is a disservice to our students. It creates a cookie-cutter approach that does not allow for creativity, and that's the last thing that you want to happen to our schools.
Now, you're running for New York City Mayor this year, very defining year.
I happen to be, yes.
Now, would education be a priority for you?
Of course. I think education is a priority.
And how would you change it?
I've talked about getting rid of this corporate model and restoring the learning environment in each and every one of our schools. That requires trusting our teachers to teach. It requires trusting our principals to lead. And it requires listening to parents' input as to what they think is the best for the education of their children.
And more importantly, the students themselves.
And the students are obviously why we're all here, and that's something we have to remember.
Thank you so much, John.
Great to see you, Renee.
I'm talking to Dr. Sumita Kafkald, and you're the organizer for this. And this is a 3-day conference. What do you want to achieve after 3 days? Do you think there's going to be a change?
Yes. Well, whenever you get all types of people together, whether they're policymakers, elected officials, researchers, practitioners, media, you need everybody together to talk about very important issues. And right now we were speaking about education, we're speaking about sustainable development, leadership, and policy. And Renee, you too are doing a presentation here on education. Everybody cares about these issues. And too often we don't take time to really deeply speak about them in not only an intellectual manner, but in an innovative manner. And that's what I hope to accomplish, a conversation that continues with solutions.
And conversation with multi-stakeholders.
Multi-stakeholders, and we get to hear each other's perspectives and really see what can we do together.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Mita.
you.
That's all for this week's segment of Your Voice. This show wouldn't be possible without you and your valuable feedback. So keep emailing us at yourvoice@globosatn.com and make sure to visit us on the web at gen-i.us.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, I'm your host, Juhi Desai. Sahara Pranam.
Thank you.